Hey everyone, Silver Shocker here, and today we're going to be doing a Barber Dime album. This is a brand new album for me. I'll be starting it today. I've collected quite a few over the last 2 years and just kept them in a roll. So I went ahead and went through my roll of dimes and got them all laid out. So basically, here we go. Um, I've already popped the pages out of the book and they're sitting here. I'm going to go ahead and once we go over these dimes, I'll go ahead and get those slotted in the book. So let's zoom out here. So I have quite a few left over that were duplicates. Sadly, none of my duplicates are super low mintages. So the Barber dimes started out in 1892 and went all the way to 1916. Most of the early dimes, of course, were not minted in Denver. So there are no Denver minted early ones. The Denver mint started clear down here in 1906. So let's go through and look. Of course, 1892, I don't have any of those. All the way down to 1898, I don't have any. So if anyone has any of those early dimes they'd like to part with, go ahead and contact me. Starting out in 1899, I've got the Philly. And then 1900, actually let's zoom in a little bit better. So these dimes, you gotta think, these were used a lot as currency. Dime was a decent amount of money back then. These got used daily. So 1899, I've got the Philly. 1900, I've got the Philly and the New Orleans. 1901, I've got the Philly and the New Orleans. 1902, just the Philly. 1903, Philly, New Orleans. '04, just the Philly. '05, just the Philly. '06, I've got the Philly, the Denver, and the San Francisco. '07, I've got the Philly, the Denver, and the New Orleans. Then let's zoom up here to the top. 1908, I've got the Philly, the Denver, just the Philly and the Denver. 1909, just the Philly, New Orleans. 1910, got the Philly, the Denver, and then New Orleans stopped minting at that point, so there's no more New Orleans. 1911, I've got the Philly, Denver. 12, Philly, Denver, San Francisco. 13, just the Philly, no San Francisco. 14, Philly, Denver, San Francisco. 15, Philly, no San Francisco. And 16, I've got the Philly and the San Francisco. So a couple dimes of note. There's no extra slots in my book, so I think I'm going to buy an extra page and stick in this book, because I doubt I will ever have a full book of cat bust dimes. But there's a cat bust dime. Then I've got a seated and another seated. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and get these slotted in my book, and then we'll come back and we'll talk mintages. Stay tuned. All right, I'm back. I got all of the coins slotted where they belonged. And the first page, there are only two that have been slotted. So, slotted the 1899 and the 1900. So all the other slots are empty. Up here, the 1894 that's a 720,000 slot. I'm glad they left the S off, because the book claims that the 1894 S, that there's 24 examples known. So it would be like something that would bother me, not like a pet peeve, but it bothers me when they list coins in books that are basically unobtainable. There's a couple that they listed in the Morgan book that just drive me crazy that they're in there, because you're never going to see them probably. But anyway, so The 1892 Philly should be obtainable. There were 12 million of those minted. Then we've got the 92O. I'm going to round these up. So just shy of 4 million minted. The S, just shy of a million. The 1893, about 3.3 million. The 93O, 1.7 million. Then 2.4 million. Then 1.3 million. Then, like I said, 720,000, 690,000, 440,000, and 1,120,000. The 1896, 2 million, 610,000, 575,000. 97, 10,800,000. 666,000, 1,342,000, then 16 million, 2 million, 1,700,000. Then of course this one 19 million, almost 20 million, 2.6 million, 1.8 million, and then 17.6 million. Okay, so that takes us off of the first page. Let's go ahead and get to the second page. So as you can see up top here, the 1900 Denver, 2 million minted. I have that one. Missing the next one, 5 million minted. I have 8.8 million, 5.6 million. Missing the 01, 01S, yes. So 593,000, 21 million, 4.5 million, 2 million. I have 19.5 million, 8 million, 613,000, 14 million, then another 800,000, sorry, then 14 million, then 800,000. Nope, I got off here. 050, 3.4 million. 05S, 6.8 million. Let's see. 06, almost 20 million. 4 million, 2 million, 3 million, 22 million, 4 million, 5 million, 3.1 million. And then that'll bring us to the last page. A little bit of a glare. So starting up there at the top, the 1908? Yep. 10.6 million, then 7.4 million, then 1,000,007, 3.2 million, 10.2 million, 954,000, 2.2 million, 1 million, 11 million, 3.5 million, 1,000,002. The 11, yep. 18.8 million, 11 million, 3.5 million, 19.3 million, 11.7 million, 3 million, 19.7 million, 510,000. So that 13S is going to be kind of difficult probably. So 510,000. 14 was 17.3 million, 11.9 million, 2.1 million, 5.62 million, 960,000, then 18 million and 5 million. Oh, you can't see those. So yeah, the bottom row, sorry. It was 14S. Yeah, 2.1 million, 5.6, 960,000, 18.4, and 5.8. So again, I hope you liked this update. If you did, go ahead, like, subscribe. I'll be posting more videos soon. And again, if you have any coins that fill slots in my books, feel free to reach out to me. And maybe we can make a deal. Until next time.